All right, football getting underway, but still pretty warm. Not as hot, but still warm.
Still warm, and we're going to get more football weather moving in here, especially into next week. But over the coming days, we have to work that big-time heat out of here. So it's going to be a process to get to the cooler temperatures. But as it stands, we have this rain still trying to work through. Most of it's north of Pittsburgh. We have some south, but we've had these little batches move through. And if you've been watching over the course of the evening, I told you about a gust front or an outflow boundary, and that usually leads to these storms starting to die out. You can see that line out ahead of everything, and then those storms start to lose some intensity, and that's expected to continue here over the next little bit. But there's a little more action back behind it, and you can see Lake Arthur's going to start drying out here, but Butler's getting brushed by some of that heavy rain. Some's moving towards Chicora and Parker up to the north as well. Now, Pine will start to dry up. We're going to continue to see this rain moving out of Adams and up into Butler County. And then from there, as we get down to the south, east of Pittsburgh, some rain just out towards Monroeville, Murraysville. That'll eventually move on towards Plum. Peters is drying out. So, yes, we still have some rain and some thunderstorms we're dealing with. And there's another batch back by Wheeling that's going to cut through. And that's going to mostly impact Washington and Greene counties. So we have that line to deal with as well. 83 in Pittsburgh right now. Irwin, Greensburg, Indiana at 81. 74 Washington, Waynesburg 77 degrees, and we have these mid to upper 70s up to the north with one exception, Franklin being at 68 degrees. Now we have those darker clouds here in town because we have those storms firing around us, and we did get a few raindrops here in Pittsburgh. Temperatures right now 83, the dew point's way up there, 66, so it's quite muggy, and it makes it feel a couple degrees warmer than what the thermometer says. As for lows tonight, we're generally going to be dipping down into the mid 60s, not quite as steamy as last night into this morning, but still a step down. And then tomorrow we're going to see our temperatures back into the upper 70s and low 80s. So not quite as warm today, just a couple degrees cooler. However, we still have some rain that we're going to have to deal with. So tonight we dry it up. I think we'll break up the clouds a little bit, but then we're going to see some fog trying to settle in a couple locations. Come tomorrow afternoon, we'll see a few little pop-up showers and thunderstorms, but I don't think tomorrow's going to be a washout. But just know, we could see a stray shower and thunderstorm around football time. And then again on Saturday, we're going to get some rain, potentially some thunder. That'll be at any point during the day, but I think it'll be a little more spotty than what we're anticipating for Sunday afternoon when we have the better shot to see rain and thunderstorms. So the weekend, not a complete washout. We'll get a few storms Saturday, but I think more scattered activity come Sunday. Tonight, temperatures, they're going down to the low to mid 60s. Again, this evening is when we see the rain, the thunderstorms, then partly cloudy skies and potentially some patchy fog by daybreak. Tomorrow, yes, we're going to get a little sunshine in there. I think a good chunk of the day comes with a mix of sun and clouds. However, later as we get into the afternoon is where we could see a few of these little pop-up thunderstorms trying to develop. So we can't completely take those out of the forecast, and a couple might be around for the evening. So just keep that in mind for Friday night football plans, but they'll be spotty. Saturday, Sunday, I think we're going to see those showers and thunderstorms, especially Sunday afternoon. We'll dry it up for Monday. Tuesday, not too bad, but Wednesday's looking pretty soggy, and that's the start of some much cooler temperatures for the end of next week.